Hi guys, Dr. Blair here from Pharmapreneur Academy. I want to thank you so much for voting. Recently we ran a little bit of a questionnaire. What would help you in your pharmacy consulting business the most? And the winner is collaborative practice agreements. So today we're going to talk about the 9 things you have to have in your collaborative practice agreement. Now, why would you need a collaborative practice agreement? Well, many pharmacist consultants are working under a physician in a physician's office, so it's a good idea to have a collaborative practice agreement in place there. Or pharmacists are offering clinical services in the community pharmacy, and they also need a collaborative practice for some of those services. So let's get started. Let's talk about the 9 things you need, and then at the end, I'll give you a link so that you can download the free cheat sheet. First thing you need is the preamble. This part of the collaborative practice introduces the service. It talks about what patients you're going to see and also the intended patient outcomes. So this is a very broad view of why the collaborative practice agreement exists in the first place. Number 2, you have to have the collaborating pharmacist or pharmacists involved, and you have to be sure that during the entire course of the agreement, all pharmacists have licenses in good standing. Number 3, the collaborating physician, nurse practitioner, or physician groups. Same as the pharmacist, you need to make sure that all the providers that are involved in the collaborative practice agreement have licenses in good standing through the entirety of the agreement. Point number 4, you have to include the definition of the patient. This can include their age, their gender, the condition that you will be focused on when offering your services. Make sure you put in there if there's any contraindications for this patient or patients that aren't allowed to have this service. And then number 5 is the definition of the service being provided. Like in number 4, you're going to define that patient, and then you're also going to define the service that's being provided. For example, if you are doing flu swab tests in the community pharmacy, you're going to define that service as being provided. Make sure that you are using standards of care when you're defining this service, and make sure you cite those standards of care in your collaborative practice agreement document as well. Number 6, you're going to explain the communication process that's going to occur between the collaborating physician and the pharmacist who is offering the service. So this may say, after every single test, the physician wants to know all the positive results, or maybe just once a week the pharmacy can fax over a report of all the patients that were positive and all the patients that received Tamiflu as a result of the positive test. Number 7 is going to be where you include special considerations or certain restrictions. So contraindications, candidates or people that are poor candidates for the service, such as like pregnant women or immune suppressed patients. Number 8 in the checklist is the hold harmless clause. This basically says that all members of the agreement are practicing under their license to the best of their abilities, and they are not liable for malpractice of the other person in the collaborative practice agreement, as long as they're practicing within their services that they can provide. And then number 9 is going to be your expiration date of the collaborative practice agreement. The National Board of Pharmacy recommends this to be 1 year from the date of everyone signing and making it legal. So, and then of course your signatures for all parties involved. I guess that's your bonus point, number 10. So those are the 9 things that you really need in your collaborative practice agreement to make it ironclad and to make sure that you are offering valuable patient care services within the scope of your practice and under the legal protection of a collaborative practice agreement. So if you'll click the comments below, you can go to our website and you can get the free cheat sheet download. When you do so, you'll automatically be added to our Pharmapreneur community newsletter. And if you have any questions at all you have to do is hit reply to that email. It'll go straight to my inbox, and I try to answer all emails that I get from people. So I really look forward to hearing from you and to learning more about how you're going to use your collaborative practice agreement. So if you do download our cheat sheet or watch this video and then you put together a collaborative practice agreement because of it, hit me back up. Let me know the services that you're providing and how this helped you move the profession of pharmacy forward. Thanks so much and have a great day.